everyone. Welcome back again for another episode of Surrounded. Um, we got a pull up for, I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow's episode or Sunday's episode. Tomorrow, I'm a little busy tomorrow, so we'll see how things shake out. It might end up being a later episode, or it just might end up being Sunday. So there's a pull up for that, so please go and cast your vote. And today we're going to get at some base building again, and we'll just I'll be watching the chat, and if anybody pops in and wants us to go do something for a mission, we'll kind of take off and try and do that. And yeah, let's get at it. To 2 days. Excuse me. I want a bite to eat and something to drink. Fill that back up and put it back in the fridge. Generate back. So I don't remember. I don't think you guys were with me when I started doing that yesterday. So what did I do here? I brought a generator out, or a little stash up here, a smaller one. Not that this is even a thing. I'm just, you know, creating situations in my head basically. But our little generator out back here, our big one, sorry. We also put this medium one here. I tried to use a small one, but it was a little too small. But this one is just big enough to power kind of the inside is what I was kind of going for. Except for these two big lights out here, which I could probably move further out, but I have them facing out to kind of blind people at the moment. So I kind of wanted to be able to power like an inner circle and an outer circle, but it is whatever it is. I did this, gave ourselves a little bedroom, started our bedroom in here. Oh, I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna do everything else, where everything else is going. We got this right now. So I think we're gonna start with that other watchtower. There. Sorry, I still haven't gotten music sorted out yet. I'm closer. I need to get MP3s. I know there's a way I can do it with my Apple Music, but I think it's more of a pain in the butt to try and figure that out than it is to just go look for new MP3s. So I'll do that at some point, and hopefully we'll have some music next time we come in to do some base building. So a tower. That's what we need. Will I remember that when I go over to the toolbox? Probably not. Planks, metal, nails, rope. Planks. Surprised I actually remember that. Alright. So. Kind of worked out. I didn't want this in between chicken run to be accessible really. So this kind of worked out that we did it this way, I guess. So we're gonna try and plop this down right here. Oh, jeepers. Now you're testing my memory. Da, da. We're looking at so it should be that. That's what we're looking at. And how did we place this other one? Yeah, we didn't even really take that into account. It's okay. Oh, I hate this. This bird. I hate this bird. No, I want it to go over here. Let's forget out of the way for now. See, that probably actually looks a little more. I should go grab that other fence. The fence still in here too. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Right. So we're just gonna shimmy that out a little bit, I think. I like that being really touching, actually. So, just gonna. There. Yeah, looks about good. So, okay, so we can bring him out a bit. See if we can do this. I hate this build system sometimes. Just a touch. Okay. In place. I'm feeling this is not going to be the fun part, but we will see what we can do here. Okay, so we go that way just a bit. I don't like how it just really yanks it out of where you had it before. When you grab it again, I don't know. Build system's kind of weird. No, we are a little off. We're gonna fix that. And we're gonna go. Like, great. Come on. Just gonna go back one more. Come on, there we go. Too far. Crack. No crack. Hell's wrong. Let's see if it'll let us put it right there. See, it's being foolish. What is it? What's your problem now? That's good enough. Good enough for me. Now, frontier. 36. Definitely got to bring this up a bit. There. No, I don't want to cut my roll. And then place this in tight here. Ah, I wish these kind of would snip together like the walls too sometimes. It'd be cool. Alright, I want to try and get this first corner done the most because it's got that spot that I was worried about. I was pay attention to the ground height here. I feel like doesn't look like the fence is going the same height. See? Maybe it is. I don't know. Shh. This is gonna work out in the corners. I might have to improvise on something here. I don't know. It's pretty close though. That's almost like it was meant to be. So this is where we're gonna have a little problem, I think, though. This is what I was worried about. What we're gonna do about this. It's the other side for now. While I ponder about it and see what we can build and yada yada yada. Obviously that's gonna be a little bit of a weak point. So I was half thinking about trying to do this chicken run inside and reduce my space on the inside, but like this side you'd be able to still walk by, but out back there's those cars that kind of mess things up, and then over here I don't think you'd really have room to have a walkway. You'd have to cut it right to the wall, basically. How does this feel? Not high enough over here. I wish these would snap. Can't tell if that's there or not. Yeah. That was kind of shit, that shoot. Pardon my French. How does that? I can't tell. It's okay, I guess. Keep them rolling down here for now. What the heck? We're gonna see. We're gonna encounter. We're gonna encounter the same issue around, I think, for the most part, but it's okay. We'll just try and do what we can. I know the AI doesn't overly attack our base right now, like at all. We're gonna kind of make a horde beacon, and we have horde beacon we're gonna use out front here to maybe kind of simulate that. But that is coming from what I've read in the stuff. So eventually the zombies and stuff will probably start attacking. So I'm kind of looking at that as, you know, build the crap out of this while I can. Uh, See how secure we can make it. And ideally, I'd like to put mines in this chicken run all the way around, but I don't. See, this corner is going to really mess us up, and same over here, I have a feeling already, so we're going to have to figure out a way to... It's cool that it's lining up pretty close, though. Just got to remember to keep an eye on that. Airdrop, military airdrop, not far away either. Creeped me out. I almost thought that was a person up there for a second. It's probably a tree. Yeah. Alright, so done did that. Done did that. Let's see. What else can we do? Well, let's try and build this section complete so you guys have an idea what I'm talking about here. So we're gonna need some logs. Might as well take a full thing of that for now. We'll build those. Just take to build that, the good metal. Don't really have much for, but I really want to kind of figure this out. And I probably actually need 4 of these for what I want to do. Do I have enough to make, how much was it? 5, so I need 10. I didn't know. Ready? I think we'll be alright here. I might as well take it all, or all but one. Wrong tables, alright. Here, we need to make 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can go to this table and make 1, 2 more of those. What else do we got here? So, we got these. We'll build eventually, maybe. Build 2 of these right now. We're gonna build 2 of these and see what they look like as well. I'll build 2 of these for just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Or start just saying that. Apologies for any bad language. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. Alright, so what I really want to do eventually, you might not be able to see it all. I probably have to build a little bit more log walls, but in here, how many of these log walls do we got? 2. Yeah, see. I might need 4. I build 2 more. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna need another 10 more logs. Which will only take 10 this time. Which I'm glad actually, because that means I don't have to go drag my logs back in there. Okay, so what I want to do defensively is we have this, and then I want this in behind it. I agree. And I'm just going to do 2 on each side, just because the watchtower is kind of blocking the first part. So, and there's still more to go up front too, so things right out front of the gate might change a little bit, because I'll probably do what would you call it? Like a vehicle checkpoint. So there'll be one side of here, there'll be another one of these probably up here a little bit, and there'll be fence that'll come straight out on both sides. So there'll be like a little compound here. So if somebody comes in, they come in and they get searched before they actually go in. All right, so that's what you see. You kind of have that. And then we're going to try and do this. So I wanted to see if I could do. See, to be really careful of this crap. I was really hoping to. I don't know if it's going to let me do it now. Before I had it up here, but I definitely want to put it out front as well in a couple of places like this. I have a bad habit of getting myself wrapped up in this crap and cutting myself, so I gotta be really careful that I'm putting this here right now. Or putting as tight as we can there. So, I don't know. I thought I did. I might have to be careful we don't do that too many times, too close. I thought before I had it up on the fence. I think maybe that's, where is it? We want to go, let me do it. Let's see, let me do it here. Yeah, see, we want to put it on this inside fence like that. So the first layer of fence is just um, barbed wire top. Which I mean, really, we could really do. It's gonna let us. We could do the razor wire all around it, really, on both of them. But I just wanted to do the inside for now. Wish I could see that better. Okay, this is bugging me. Sorry, we're just gonna figure this out real quick. I did know what this was, and then I forgot. It's bugging me, bugging me, bugging me. Okay, there. Now, let's try this again. Hopefully I'll be able to see. So, I want that to be about there. Right. So the inside layer will be barbed wire on the top as well. I'll probably end up doing it on the outside too eventually when I get bored, but for now, this is what I'm going for. Just kind of like a extra layer of defense for them trying to crawl over. Like there's one on the ground here, so they'll get tangled up on that on the first one too. But and then I wanted to see what these look like. Um, should be this around there. No, it should be a little bit higher than that. It should be 136, right? Yeah, okay. So, and then we're gonna, should we bring them out a bit maybe? So around that fence there, we want a little bit of room. We'll put them out about, the door's open, but out a bit, so we have room for a fence still. Set for now, and we can throw these down for now somewhere. Like, we're gonna force the vehicle to come through here. And put one like here, and then here for now. So I'll kind of force a vehicle coming in. To either go like this or like this for now. Yeah. So that's some defensive stuff we got going for ourselves. What else we got? Alright. So, close this up for now and see what it looks like from up here. And we're also going to go back to third person. I don't usually like third person, but I kind of, for some reason, I got stuck on it in here. I don't know, I just like being able to see my guy, I guess, a little bit. I'm going to try and not forget the button to change the view and kind of switch between the two, I guess. Yeah. Oh crap. And oh crap once again. Do you see what I just did there? Here's a little secret too that'll help. So I clicked move by accident instead of getting on the ladder. And it dropped me to the ground and now I'm stuck in here. So you can just do that again. and just walk out of it, and then just hit right click and cancel it, and there you go. I'm kind of used to the space bar being rotate items instead of R when you're in your thing. So sometimes when you're in a place like this, like I think I mentioned this before, but I made a base and a watchtower, the ones that I've shown you, and I had a tent and some other stuff up inside the top part. And when I was in a tent doing stuff, I hit space, which makes you do this instead of rotating an item. And I jumped up on the tent wall in my inventory, and I was stuck and jammed between the roof and the thing. I couldn't figure out how to get out for the life of me, but what I did was just move the tent, like what just happened there, and then I walked out of the way, and then I just right-clicked and canceled it. So if you get yourself in a pinch, just take a minute. Take a minute, take a breath, and think about it, and you might actually be able to get yourself out. Yeah, it's just the case for a lot of situations. So we just, yeah, we got an airdrop. Wow, that floated oddly south. I figured it would have been up here. Yeah, so tomorrow, oh, stuff over here too. Not anything that I'm really willing to go over there for at the moment. So either tomorrow's or the next day's episode, I'm not sure what day it'll be yet. We'll be either going here or here or here, I believe. And we got a poll going for that, so go check it out and cast your vote. Figure out when that episode will be. It'll most likely be Sunday, to be honest. Got another one up here. So we're gonna go check this out real quick, I guess, and see what we got. Probably won't be too much. We'll throw these supplies back in the toolbox. Something that we forget to do often. Yeah. Also, throw in the comments what you think we should do. Maybe in here or out here, and we still have this room back here to do stuff with. Got some furniture so far. Still looking for like a couch and whatever else is out there. There's kitchen chairs, and I think we can build like a table, so we can kind of build like a kitchen maybe at some point. And maybe move the fridges out of here and do another room. Let's see. Let's get moving. I'm not gonna bring the truck. We're just gonna walk this one because it's just right over there. Get a chance to look back at our base. I wonder how long it'll be before I friggin' you can test it. I imagine I can set off those traps myself. I imagine it won't be long before I do by accident. End up waking inside at our bed and having to come back out and pick ourselves clean again. Yeah. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, to be honest, we might as well come through and clear this. We might find some more base building stuff in here for what we're doing. Save us having to build some like that. We'll just grab ammo, gunpowder. I'm not grabbing any more of those right now. If they were, I thought they were like, oh crap, that's not good. This is not good, Batman. May have just screwed ourselves here. I hope. Please let me out. Please let me out. Please let me out. Please let me out. Man. We just screwed ourselves. See what I mean? You can like bug through stuff like that. Like that probably just really severely screwed us. I don't think we're going to be able to get out of here. Without killing ourselves probably and then having to come back here. can't even shoot through the bus half the time. Like, you can't friggin' shoot by the friggin' bus. Like, how can you clip through the item? Like, that's stupid. Come on. Here we go. Like, I know that's probably on me for trying to get up there, but if you can't shoot through the darn thing, such a big, large hitbox with your stuff, like, come on now. He's creeping on me now. No one. See, you always got to try a couple of things at least before you completely give up. But I mean, that time it wouldn't have been that bad if we had to blow ourselves up and start back at base because the base is just right over there. Okay, this is being foolish. So I'm just gonna sit here. Well, that was lucky. I wonder if you can blow any of these up. I never actually tried. All the ammo I don't want to waste on trying. Clean up the riffraff as quick as I can here. There's somebody close. There he is. Nice. Well, we're also looking for base building stuff, so we're gonna do the normal, try and do the normal rounds through this place. Here's our fourth light. A little more rocks. Take another shelf. I wish we could get trucks like this too. Build a base in the back or have bigger storage. A single mobile base option, excuse me, would be nice. Which you can kind of do, but really at the same time, if that makes sense. And start taking some spark plugs. I'm going to go ham on some stuff, but even though I should be just on everything, and I should be treating everything like our ammo and just filling it right to the brim until we're full. Those things are, you know, they're already starting to be less and less of what we're finding around a little bit. It's going to be a slow go as it goes, but it is going. Do-do. check these? Yeah, we might as well. So I think there's two here, so we might as well. Yeah, might as well check them both. Grab some gas. Research this one. Oh, I'm gonna clear this. Oh. I think, yeah, I'm gonna grab one of those. Do you need an extra can opener? Because we want to put one of those in almost every vehicle we have. So each vehicle's got a kit. Grab all that ammo. Ooh, look at that. We got some more rockets. I think we got somebody creeping slowly. Grab one more of those. I think I only have one. I kind of want to. Yeah. See, I heard you sneaking back there. What you doing back here? Huh? Well, I'm glad we got out of that bus without having to resort to other means of getting out of the bus. Do-do-do. Okay, how are we doing for time? Lots of time. I got lots of room. I think we're gonna mosey up the street a little bit here. Coffee machine would be cool in the game, and coffee. Um, or there's kind of energy drinks to be able to make your own coffee at home. Be neat. Um, oh, I just had another one too. Was it? Oh, you know how when you fill your bottles, you have to you have to tablet them every time? It'd be cool if you could build like a little water filter attachment on the side of it, like crafting charcoal and a bunch of stuff together and make like a little filter thing so your water comes out filtered already. That's some fun stuff to put in a mailbox. All right. It's cracking, buddy. Oh, she's coming. I'll show you. We just kind of took our own little mission real quick. Today we're doing base building and taking fragos from people in the comments. You're our first person to show up, buddy. But, I'll go back and show you. She's pretty. We're not far. The base is just right over there. We're just right here. We had an airdrop drop right in here, so we came over and got it as a mission. Quick little frago mission, and looking for a little bit more stuff to build base up a bit, but I kinda have it. The heck is that? I've never seen one of those before. I got it. Ooh, some rice. Um, almost. I'm just trying to do a section of the wall so I can show everybody at least what my plan is, which I think I got almost done right now. So you'll be able to at least see what my vision is all the way around. Um, as I was saying earlier, like nobody really attacks you at your base right now in certain spots. Like where I'm at, it's pretty quiet. But AI that attacks your base is coming in one of the updates eventually. from what it says in the oh, what do you call it? I don't think I need another. Yeah, I'll take it. Roadmap. Sorry. Um, so it will be here eventually. So I'm kind of prepping for that. But another way we can simulate that is those horde beacons, which I do have one of. That's kind of was my main reason for souping up the base, just to kind of have some fun with. But now that that's coming, yeah, frick, take that because I know friggin' I'll not take it and then I'll want it later. Um, yeah, so now we got a real reason to actually build our base up. I'm just looking at it as a warning order, basically. So I'm just trying to prepare our fob for imminent attack. Which will be pretty good when it does happen. All right. I was hoping to score one of these couches. Another chair. Save the best for last. All right. That wasn't bad. Great either. Back it. We would have taken that. We need that. This is what we have up on our plaque right now, but I don't think it's really. It's got anything we need in it. I'll take the mag out of it. That's about it. We really need a scope for it. I don't have a scope for it yet. It takes a different scope. I still got another floor. Holy cow. All right. No, I don't want to look at the description. I'm okay. Here real quick. So that's coming. I got a poll going. I don't know if you've seen the poll. I got a poll going for maybe tomorrow's episode, but it'll probably be Sundays because I have some stuff I got to do tomorrow that might prevent me from being here. Right. So I think that's it for here. I'll head back. So what you got us do would be use a bandage there real quick. That back up. Yeah, so like natural therapy. What I was saying earlier about building in one of these here, how I glitched out when I showed you guys kind of how to get out of it. I had that happen to me, and I was like jammed between my tent and the roof. And I just did the move, like looked down at it and clicked on it, and went to move the tent, and I just moved myself, and then right click canceled, and the tent went right back where it was. So it was pretty. Oh, look at this! So it's freaking animals, man. Chasing a rabbit. See, I mean, like there is still a chance, small chance that you might have zombies come wandering over just because they're chasing animals like this. You leave my rabbit alone. Did I kill it? Yeah, it looks like they got it. Well, I guess we'll have some rabbit. More rabbit here. Oh, no, it's still alive. Look at that. Wabbit. Wasqui wabbit. It's probably traumatized from being chased by zombies. I saved you, buddy. You survived. Run off. It's your lucky day. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what we got going now. Oh, crap. Careful for those cliff faces. Yeah. Sorry. Clear my throat every 5 seconds on you guys. So right now I put up a couple of these. So it kind of forces you to kind of come in and go like this with a vehicle. Put a couple more up eventually and just playing around. But we have these traps, which I'm going to probably hit myself one day by accident. We get our second layer of fence. It's going to go. We got our gate, second watchtower. We have razor wire at the bottom, and I might put it at the top all the way around eventually. But we're going to do this all the way around. We also have on the inside fence line now razor wire up top, and we have this big log spike wall that's going to be all the way around on the inside. And then there'll be more watchtowers around. Um, and then the plan is when this chicken run in the middle is all done, is to landmine it. We're having some issues with these corners right now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Because the fence kind of, you'd probably be able to hop it kind of in a way, and this rock's kind of a pain in the butt for that. So I'm going to have to raise the fence up weirdly, but not enough to get by there. I think it's going to be interesting. We'll see. The other side's not so bad around there. That little corner on that side's kind of the same. Just no rock to help jump you over. So I'm trying to figure out that. I mean, with the razor wire, if I do the razor wire all the way around on top, it should, like, if you walk into that, it'll hurt you. So that's why I'm trying to stay far from it. Well, yeah, so it'll be like this all the way around inside with the razor wire too. Um, and then out here, we're gonna do like a vehicle search compound eventually. So it'll be like this metal fence, just like a box out here with another gate about here. And then these tank traps will be everywhere out there. Not that we need a vehicle search kind of place or anything like that, but you know, just trying to make it cool. Um, Sorry. What else did I do? I got took one of our medium generators out and I put it over here. So instead of like powering everything, the whole compound with these big guys, I can kind of just power the inside without putting a generator inside. You can probably put the generator inside and it won't do nothing to you, but you know, just I don't want to put them in there. So they'll just power a little bit out front here, which will be like these blinder lights going to the front for now. Um, yeah. So when I went to the observatory location, I don't know if you've seen that one. I'll show you on the map real quick. Probably do something similar to what's going on there eventually, maybe. I'll probably do 5 watchtowers. So instead of doing those corners, there'll be like one in the middles, and then there'll be one in the very back in the middle. But I'll probably do like maybe like a little OP up here and one on that side. I might make it. Try and get that as a cool picture. Come on, give me the right gun. Come on. It's kind of cool. All right. Anyway, um, yeah. So on the observatory where we came up here, there's actually where I have marked here. There's like 3 pillboxes, just sandbag walls, basically, where the military groups, 3 military patrols were overwatching this place. Um, so I'll probably try and do kind of the same thing, like in these spots somewhere. It'd probably be like here and maybe here, something like that. Just like a little, I don't know, like a little camp, like you said, like OPs, watchovers. Um, yeah. How are we doing on time here? Still pretty good. Let's try and get a little bit more done. Yeah, because like I was saying, like there is multiplayer coming into this game, and it's like it says online like co-op multiplayer, which is cool. But the cool thing about this is how you build like what I'm doing right now. It's almost like you're building your own server. Um, and it's very similar to DayZ. Um, so like when you, however many people they let you play in here, like even just a single person, like realistically, you could split up and just build a base on either side of the map and do your own PvP, right? If they let more people in, you could do that more. You could do it's endless, really. It'd be cool if they would let like at least 8 people in here, because then you could kind of, you know, do a thing. Um, 16, maybe 32 might be cool, and you could like start a couple of little factions somewhere, kind of do some RP stuff and do whatever. But you could very easily like 4 on 4 if they let 8 in, like have a death matches back and forth, blah 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 blah. You could do anything, endless possibilities. Uh, we're gonna try where it's getting foggy like this, and you guys are probably having a hard time seeing. That I don't know. I will try and see if I can find anything on crossplay. I'm not sure if they will or not. Um, it would be nice. Because there's not really, to be honest, there's not a whole lot of what you need for controls. These turn on. Oh, yeah, they are on. Okay. They're kind of weird sometimes. But... So we got one more light we can put up here. I think, is it on us too? Yes, it is. So we're gonna put up our other light here. If it'll let us. Somewhere about here. I'll get us a little more light in here. So it looks like we're gonna need light here eventually. This is lit up adequate enough. It doesn't really give you much light over here. She's pretty dark over there. Okay, in here. That's it for being in here, and we got a side table lamp to put there anyway. That's more than enough for in here for now. That's definitely a lot for in here. Jeepers. Yeah. What we're gonna do is try. Well, let me sleep yet. Yeah, we'll sleep and get some light. And go turn our generators off. Come on. Still pretty dark out. Shut it off anyway. So, we got some crap to stash away here. So these are going up here to be sold. Do we have any? Yeah, we do have some overflow here. These jeepers. Go over. What are we doing for gas? 5 kits. All the gas. Extinguishers. If we got a bag in this one yet. There we do. 5. We can put one more in here. For now, we can just start moving this stuff up. Got a lunchbox. Does your lunchbox have a can opener in it? Does. Should have checked that on the other one too. Didn't seems to have a can opener. It's okay. All right. Um, Tape. Concrete. Rope. That's the other one. That's the other one. One goes in here. One goes in here. That one goes in here. That one goes in here. Oh, that was one of our same bags. My bad. That was close. All right. Yeah, I haven't even really tried to use my controller in this yet. I'm assuming it would probably work pretty good with the controller, because I'm guessing like when you're lock picking, it probably may vibrate a little bit, kind of like in Skyrim, you know. That's what I was kind of mentioning in my early episodes that I kind of wish it was more like that and had some sound, more sound to it, just to kind of help, you know, like figure it out or whatnot. Um, those are all full. That stuff for selling. I don't think it'll let us put booze in there. We'll start stacking that for another run, I guess. We'll throw it in our fridge for now. Where'd it go? Throw it right down here. Or I guess not. We throw it in here. Yeah, at least we can throw it in here. So this, oops, that. Okay, that's why it flicked me. Got some more of those. All right. No. Shotgun ammo. More 9mm. 5.56. 245, 308. That's going in the other box. So our 50 cal here. And I think our rockets are in here somewhere. And this one, I believe. We still haven't found what do you call it? The grenade launcher again yet. So we'll have to keep our eyes out for that as well. That's a SVD mag. I'll put my other ones down there so that I can come down here. And I thought, I don't know where I put the FAL. It's in there. Throw an extra right here. Can we throw this on here? I have anywhere to put it at the moment. Stuff gets up where it's not supposed to be. I don't realize it's there. I have more ammo on tonight. We probably move those tin cans out here too. They probably should be out here. Is that rice in here? Oh, my rice is in here. I am. See, I'm happy to doing that. Just chop ourselves up real quick. Okay, I believe in here. So that's gonna go in our toolbox now. I want to move those to our toolbox. Throw these in here. It's so Um, Daisy, if you had a real hard time getting into Daisy, like it's a pretty steep learning curve. And honestly, on console, it's not easier. Mm, it's a lot easier to keyboard and mouse Daisy, I find. There's just so many controls, like Arma. Arma's kind of the same. There's just so much to it. Um, and if you have somebody to play with it to help you along, kind of sometimes it helps too. Um, and to be honest, the more like I had a real hard time too getting into it. Um, but as I got into it more, I started playing more and more hardcore. So like things I wanted to play harder, and then like the vanilla game, I don't even like playing the vanilla game anymore because it's just way too easy. Um, so it's fun. You kind of have to get over like a hump almost of like figuring out, okay, I kind of need to get stable first. You spawn in, you don't really it doesn't matter where you are. You just need to find food, find water, get yourself stable, and then figure out where you are after that, and then where you want to go. Is like the key to Daisy. Um, some of the servers I play on now on Daisy, like you're starting off rough and freezing with no clothes, starving, dehydrated, and with if you don't find stuff within 10 minutes, you're dead. That's not even including encountering zombies. So it looks like I can't put cans in here. That's foolish. Yeah, yeah, it is. So there are there are ways to kind of mitigate some of that. Um, if you go like, I got a bunch of FL eggs. It all really depends on the server you go to, too. If you really watch what server you go to, you can kind of start out on something a little easier. Um, but definitely just having numbers will is a big thing, really. I don't think it's gonna let me put. Yeah, it better let me put them in here. Um, but yeah, that's basically it's the survival thing is usually what you kind of have to look for in the description of the server and see how intense it is. If you go to the official servers, they're obviously vanilla, right? So everything's going to be vanilla. So those shouldn't be too bad, but you'll have like a lot of people bloodthirsty for everything, you know. Um, I like RP stuff a little bit because it gives you more of a chance and there's more of a story. Like I used to play Call of Duty back in the day, and I just eventually after I don't know, Modern Warfare 2. I didn't even want to play that kind of game anymore. So I played Battlefield a lot more. It was more what I was into. And then I really like this and Daisy. Daisy's pretty cool. And Arma. I just happened to play Daisy before Arma, so haven't played a lot of Arma yet. And then Battlefield got ruined by themselves. I don't think there was a good Battlefield after 4. I haven't tried the new one yet. It still kind of looks a little like the last one, but they supposedly fixed it and kind of listened to what everybody was saying and gone back to Battlefield 4. Vanilla is like OEM, unmodified. So, like, if you go into your server list in the game in Daisy, um, there'll be like for me on PC anyway. There's like community, favorite. You have like your favorites, recently played, community, and official. So mostly official ones are going to be vanilla. Like there's nothing's been changed, nothing's been modified from the game. And if you go into community ones, you'll go into it and see things might be different. There'll be mods you might have to download. Um, and things will be like some clothes will be different, how much food's around and how much it actually fills your food meter could be different. Same with water, the weather could be different. Like Sakal, the Mollusk is all winter time, so um, you can change all the there's a lot of factors you can change in building a server, and these people put in a lot of time in some of them. So there's some of them are pretty crazy. Um, I play on Underground, which is like an organic RP hardcore server, which is pretty good. I'm playing on another one called Survivalist, and it's pretty cool um, as well. And then I have a buddy that's we're kind of helping him build a server for a map called the Mollusk, which is pretty cool. And it's kind of tricky in its own world. It has like electromagnetic storms that knock you out kind of sporadically as you're going. So it's kind of cool. And there's a whole bunch of lore and behind stuff. That's kind of like why I like the community stuff. You get like lore and behind some of the servers. Most of the servers have their own Discord and stuff like that. You'll notice some people have a thing called whitelist, where you kind of like apply to be into their server so you can actually play it. It's really not that bad to do some of them. Some of them are harder than others. Um, yeah. I'm not sure what it's like on console for doing your own servers, but like doing them on computer, it's pretty easy to have like even your own server just so you don't even have to worry about people. Um, that's another thing you can do too. Well, it's not bad. I have a couple friends that play it on Xbox. Um, one other thing you can do is look for a low population server, so there's not many people around. Um, and just start with the like Chinaris, the first map, and just kind of get used to it. Get used to navigating and survival basically on a low population map. Um, Things that I was doing was like going in like a Denmark server. So it would be like by the time I was getting on, there would be nobody on because it's like in the 2, 3 a.m. over there, and just like just doing a thing, trying to figure it out. Took me a little while to get like probably 20, 30 hours before I was like solidly figured the game out and was able to just survive. Like, and now, like, whenever I die and wake up on the coast and I have to get back to my base, like, I usually every time I can make it first go. The biggest thing is like not everybody's knows how to navigate like a lot of us, some of us do. So like stay off the main roads, actually navigate through the woods and stuff. Blah blah blah. Um, you know, Staying tactical kind of actually is a little bit of a benefit in Daisy when there's actually a lot of people around, but I would try that. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll try and look into a couple things and I'll shoot you a couple messages about it a little bit later and I figure it out. Um, so you're on, I believe, yeah, you're on PlayStation, I think. If you're on Xbox, I would just hook you up with one of my buddies that plays on Xbox for a couple of matches, and he could walk you through it. He's really good at helping. It's actually the guy that I met on PC. A couple of the guys that I met that taught me everything and saved my butt. It's I don't know, unlike a lot of people, I didn't spend much time in like low pop servers or offline stuff. Like I did about 20, 30 hours of it, and then I went straight into Daisy Underground because that's kind of like that's how I found the game, YouTube videos of that. And I'm kind of late to the ball. It's like a 10-year-old game, if not more. So, okay. Stuff. I mean, it's realistic. But yeah, so like some of the other servers, when you get into the community ones, have made things easier. sorry, we're talking about Daisy, everyone, but this game is basically a spitting image of Daisy. It's just cartoon, and it's basically made improvements on some problems. So, anyway, it's related. So crafting, some of those servers have made things easier. Like, for example, in Underground, when you shoot an elk, you can basically, or like a deer, you can grab the pelt. You can first grab the guts and make rope out of the guts with a knife, and then you can grab the pelt and combine it with the rope and make a backpack, like a carrier bag right away. And then you can knock down a bush and get sticks and add 3 sticks to it, and it ups the size of the backpack. Oh, don't be sorry, no worries, man. It's the same thing. Same. I'll be streaming some Daisy eventually too. Um, so yeah, like some servers have modified how things are crafted in the game. So things are a little easier and things can be done better. Not all of them are like that though. This game, what I feel about this game, like when I first played it, I was like wandering around. I found a couple places. I was like, yeah, this guy's whoever's done this has played Daisy. And then as I even went further into it, it kind of has. I almost feel like he's even played Daisy Underground. Um, but I mean, it seems like it's like a lot of the problems with Daisy, it's kind of fixed. And then all the things that we kind of want with the game, he's already ahead of the ball on. They're already coming in the stuff in the what do you call it, roadmap. So, um, it's yes and no. If it's better, um, gameplay itself is kind of a little bit better, and it might be better eventually when it's finished and has multiplayer. Um, I don't know. I really enjoy playing Daisy. Sometimes it really ticks me off, and it has quirks and glitches. But it's really who you're. It's really about the community you're playing with, really, that makes it for me. Um, yeah. So I guess we'll say we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Um, it's definitely easier to play this than Daisy, like even by yourself. So like I'm trying to think what the vanilla crafting stuff is like. Your biggest thing really is like find a knife. You need a knife right away. So like if you can't find a kitchen knife or a steak knife that's in like a house, if you're not near a house and you can't kill like a chicken or a rabbit or a fox and get bones to make a knife with your hands, which is, you can do it, but it's hard. Um, you need to, after you get clothes and start clothing yourself, depending on what the temperature is start cutting up your stuff for rags, all the clothes, cut it up for rags, and start making like hand wrappings, face wrapping. Hand wrappings are a big one because you might notice if you do kill an animal and you don't have gloves on, your hands get bloody. And if you eat like that, or I guess just eat. I'm not sure if you can, because you'll have a bottle or whatever. Oh no, if you drink out of a well with your hands and your hands are dirty, and if you eat, you'll get sick. So you'll have to wash your hands if your hands are bloody. So that's why you try to make improvised hand wrappings right away. And if the weather's cold, you can make all other stuff out of rags too. And you can also use the rags for bandages if you don't have any or run out. Um, if you're using rags for bandages, make sure they're pristine at least. And then you still even have a chance of getting a blood infection. You want them to be disinfected with something. But like if you have to use non-disinfected rags, then pristine ones you want to try to use. Um, and then, like I said, there's still a chance you'll get sick. Um, there's some foods you don't want to eat, like you can't eat wolf meat. You can probably eat the fat. Same with the bear, you can only eat the fat. Um, blah blah. It's all really survival, man. Survival and a little bit of medical stuff. Um, I wish they'd add some more of it into here, so you had a little bit more to kind of do. We can make it a little harder, which I'm kind of doing. I do make it a little harder as we go, like just to kind of give everybody an idea. Like this is what you got for settings. Like there's a lot. You can tweak a lot of stuff in here. You can even like the loot and how it degrades your player, the vehicles, and then this is just the presets. I basically just went to standard and started tweaking things a little bit as I went. Um, yeah, making DayZ servers not quite as easy as on here, and it's done a little different. So, yeah, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. I even got in this. Just that, yeah, because we're gonna do some crazy stuff with that later. Um, that'll probably be it for today, I think. And like I said, I got a poll going for next episode, which will be maybe tomorrow, but I highly doubt it'll probably be Sunday. Yeah. And if you got any other questions, feel free to shoot them in the comments and or shoot me a message. And I'll see you next time, which will be